Well, hey everybody, this is an update. This is basically the finale of making the grade. I think I've got as done as I'm going to get. Just little details I have to put in. Still letting the ballast dry and stuff. Got my feeders to put in. But relatively happy with it. I have to re-pour the river, unfortunately. I use the JTT stuff, which, let me grab it. This is what I used. I bought this at Hobby Lobby. The first bottle was fine. No issues with it whatsoever. Second bottle, I added some paint to it. It didn't take paint very well, and it smelled awful. It smells like, if you ever use an acid-based pipe cleaner, it just smells awful, and that's what it smelled like. So I never had any issues with Woodland Scenics. I should have just went online and bought it, but I didn't, so... but I'm going to go back and get it and pour over the top of it. Other than that, that's really it. The grade's in. Everything is kind of in place. There's some little things, maybe a tree here and there, but as far as down here, the trees are, everything's, no more trees in there. Everything's great. Put in a few telephone poles and stuff, but I got a little more of those to put down. Probably going to have to get a few more too. But that's it, guys. It's just the little details, and I'm going to fix up some things here on this side is what I'm working on now. I'm going to finish this side and start to, once it's dry, hopefully here soon, clean this track and run along grain manifest. I really want to get those SD40s running, you know, get those going and see what they can do. So hit like, subscribe, guys. Hopefully next video will be trains running through it. That'd be nice. I got to give it a little bit of time to dry. It's probably going to take a couple days. Still got some little details to do, but other than that, so hit like, subscribe, guys, and thanks for watching. Okay, as you can see here, I did pour the river. Did not turn out very good. It's soaked in. This is a nice cover. I don't think it's bad. I want it a little deeper, actually. So what I need to do is get some Woodland Scenic stuff and put that right over the top of that, and it should just do really well because this is real sealed now. Did soak in a little bit. I used the JTT, didn't like it. When I mixed paint with it, it did not mix paint well with it, and it stunk awful, like sewer. Best way to describe it is like an acid-based pipe cleaner. So it stunk really bad. Over here, you see, got the pumpkin patch in. We're getting ready to do the farm. My road that I talked about, a different technique. I was going to use grout, tile grout, but I'm going to stick with the sand because it looks like the rest of the layout, and it doesn't look bad. So we're going to use that for the gravel road up here, or dirt road, I guess. I am using a base of the foam back from a project board. Just, you know, take the two paper sides off, peel it down, use the inner core. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do there at the crossing. I think we're gonna go with styrene, like I did down on my other one, and just make like a styrene looking asphalt type crossing. I think that'll be okay. I think that'll suffice. So I might do that here, but what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna put the road in. I'm gonna put all this in, and probably some more trees. These trees here, some of these are JTTs. I'm gonna put a little dust or something on those trunks to not make them look as fake. You can see that one there by the house is really fake. Those are the train line kits I got off Amazon. Okay kits, not the greatest kit in the world. We'll see how the Blair line does when I get to it. It's gonna be a much better kit, I'm sure, because it's a little bit more expensive, but they got the job done and they don't look too bad. I don't think so. This is a whole different scene. Whole different scene than what was here before. Way different. I like it a lot. I really like this pumpkin patch. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this road in, and we'll be back and see how it turns out. All right, got going, got busy on this. Got a lot done. Almost finished, actually. So we're gonna call this probably the end of making the grade. Basically, all I have to do is come in here. I put some little tufts here on the river. You can see them. I'm gonna leave this exactly the way it is. This cracked a little bit here because I've got it propped up when I poured that initial pour of that stuff to level it out. This is all I have to do is come back and get the Woodland Scenic stuff, re-pour this, and it's going to be perfect. Everything looks great. I still have to ballast that little section over there because the bridge is not in. Neither are the 2 feeders that go down here on this side. I have to go under there and put them in. Once I start running trains, I'm going to get that wired up. But so I have to do that. But this looks really great. I got the bridges weathered. They're in place. Bridge embankments look good. Pumpkin patches in. I put some telephone poles in, but I also put this in the signal box here. This actually does work. It's not wired in yet. It's not kind of in place because I want to paint it a little bit more silver color to match that, as well as weather that little box there. Oops, let me get it in focus. There we go. Weather that box as well. This was a chore to put on, let me tell you. But that's a little kit there, so we're gonna have that there because I will pull up a train here while I maybe switch out that down there. When I switch out the grain elevator, we may have a manifest sitting here waiting. So got the farm in as well, tractors there. This I'm gonna have to touch this up probably. I'm gonna have to get some more of this because back here on the side of the road you can see, let me zoom in on a little bit, that's going to need to be touched up there along the tracks. I still have to make the crossing there. I have some cross bucks to put in there, as well as my other crossing down there. So I got to get some more of this sand stuff at Hobby Lobby is where I got it. But that is ballasted up to the bridge. It's drying. Then I'm going to have to come and, of course, clean it up a little bit and touch it up once it's dry. But this is all drying. Wide variety of trees. I used pretty much fill it in with that, make that road look like it's going off to the back there, but just a wide variety of trees to make it look really good. I really like this. This right here is a great view. I want to get a locomotive coming around there. That's going to look nice. I did use the bigger pumpkins. I mean, they may look a little bit big. They're almost as big as the people, but I mean, for little, I can probably take them out and it'd probably be okay, but I just needed something else kind of filler in there, and I used all the little pumpkins I had, so which looks perfect for N scale, but those bigger pumpkins probably just a little bit too big. They even have the next size up, which is way too big. But got my people in there. Pigs are in over here, as well as a little pig pen is in as well. That looks really good. Old wooden pig pen. That was actually an old wood shed, and I kind of cut it down to make it look like a pig pen. So I need to put a fence around the pigs, as well as my horses over there. But yeah, this is all pretty much, this is done other than the little details. Like I said, some cross bucks there. I got to fix a few things. I need to put out my Holland Duke figure over there coming down the road, getting ready to cross. So I really like this view right here, especially. Really like that. It's going to be nice. I have some videos once the trains are running, but got to do a few little things first. But yeah, we're getting there. So that's it, guys. Hit like, subscribe. I'm really happy with how this is turning out. I just got to get this river back to looking a little bit better, a little bit more water on it. I wanted it shallow, but that's just basically just covered it. So yeah, I just want a little bit more water in there, and I'm just going to go with the Woodland Scenic stuff because that's going to work for me. So, and it's going to look fantastic once it's done. I'm very happy with it. So, and then it's time to run trains. Basically, so I just had to ballast that little section over there up on the hill, and everything else looks really good. Putting all the trees, a mixture, I like it. So I hope you guys like it. Hit like, subscribe, comment. I appreciate it. Thanks, guys.